to do this. Yo, I'm ready to break this master case. 2 inners, 1 master, all ours. Let's do it. Blazzzin breaks, August 15th, full master. All right, I'm going to try this out. I put this camera up here so that someone had said about making sure you can see all cards. I'm afraid with 2 inners, it might be difficult to see all the boxes at once, but I want to make sure we know that all of this comes from this case, because my understanding is that die cut we found, and I could be wrong, there was a lot of messages. I just did a lot of stuff in a short period of time. And if I didn't get to your messages, if I didn't respond, if I didn't approve something, I'm sorry. I'm going to get to it tonight, no matter how late I have to stay up. Yes, after this, I will type in all the info from that free pack giveaway, and I'll get your cards given out to you. But either way, guys, I'm ready to do this. So give me a minute to make sure the camera and everything is good to go as far as this goes. I want to make sure you guys see them all, because apparently that die cut we pulled, it wasn't numbered or anything. My understanding is that they are 1 per master case. So I just want to make sure that, you know, if there's a case hit like that, a master case hit, even if it's 1 per inner, that we're getting the 2 out of the inner. So I don't know if there's any truth to that. I did do, thanks to Mike Robertson, he sent a picture from Card Connection, kind of some of the intricacies, I guess, of the parallels. Alright, this is not easy. They jam these inners in here. Alright, here we go. I don't want to knock stuff over. Alright. Alright. 1 inner. Taking out the inners right now. I'm coming down here. Alright. 2 inners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the house. Come on, let's time to the... All right, I'm gonna open all the boxes up, ready, get them out here at once. You know what I kind of want to do? I'm gonna open 1 inner first, leave the other one sealed. After we get done with this inner, then we'll open the other inner here, so we can kind of see if there is a correlation with a case hit, inner case hit, or whatever. You guys good with that? 16 boxes total. You guys did an awesome job filling this. I will be giving out 2 fantasy spots. Congratulations, Scott Ripley, if you're watching. You won the spot 1 in the first break. Also, if you happen to go hitless, you will be entered in for a $10 hitless credit. 1 $10 hitless credit. But I very much doubt with 48 hits there'll be many hitless teams. So, alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're going to save this one right here. Kind of set it back here for a minute. Alright. And you can kind of see. And here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to get this camera. I just started setting it up tonight. So I think what I'll do is eventually, let me see if I can adjust this at all. Alright. I'm going to set that up a little bit better. We're going to use that camera, I think. That'll give us even just more angles. I mean, who doesn't like angles? I love angles. Alright. Let me see what I missed here. Wow. Alright. August 15th, Master Case 1. Let's see if we can back this up now. Good luck, everybody. I don't have my sound drops, but I may be able to make some stuff happen. Alright, let's see what we can make happen here. Alright, you guys ready to do this? Box number 1, give me 1 second here. Huh. Interessante. All right. Either way, let's keep rolling. So those of you who don't know, my phone broke first day on vacation. It kind of, I want to say it was a blessing and a curse. It was really enjoyable to have time with my family without being distracted by the phone. However, it still was a distraction because I kept thinking, oh crap, wonder what messages I'm missing. I know I obviously got behind on the giveaways, things like that. Didn't get to do as much of that as I had hoped. I did take a box of cards down there for myself to open. I opened a box of Donruss. Don't worry, I pulled the best hit of all. I got that Snowboard Olympian autograph as my. This is why I don't open cards. I swear to you, that was the first box I've opened. Everyone's always like, treat yourself to a box, treat yourself. I'm like, all right, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to get in, open a whole box. My father-in-law sit down. We open a couple packs. He goes, what the heck card is this? He showed it to me. I'm like, of course we don't even pull NFL auto. We pull a Olympic snowboard female. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck, everyone. Just give me a minute. Let me make sure I got the cameras all good and stuff. All right. I wonder if I really can't get that anymore. All right, we'll mess with that tomorrow. Here we go. Case Keenum, Joe Flacco, Jonathan Stewart, Antonio Callaway, and then after I get through a stack here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with the parallels. Picking up where we left off, first of all, that is a 1-of-1 burst. Jeepers Creepers, Marcus Kemp. Now that does not count as a hit because it is not an auto or a mem. It's 3 hits per box on average. But that is called a burst. You can see it right here. Kansas City is going to be Cody. Cody picking up a rookie card, Marcus Kemp, 1-of-1. Now, he was a rookie last year, but jeepers, Cody, it never fails, man. You get my breaks, and you always hit big time. It's one-of-one. What's up, B-Mac? B-Mac, who are you? Jeepers Creepers. Pick it up right where we left off. How about a Nicky Chubb? Someone was like, there aren't going to be any Browns left in the case. This is why. Who had Cleveland? James Branham. This is why the Browns and the Cowboys are going for like 160 case break on eBay. I think the Cowboys went for like 160. Case it right off the break. Is that what it is? Is it one per case? How do you know that's the case hit? I couldn't find anything for the case hit. There's a Marcus Kemp rookie card. All right, we're gonna go over all these at the end there. Oh, what's up, Blaine? Sorry, man. I normally have your regular name on here. What's up, dude? 32/75. So that's one of the Impact. That's called Impact. They're numbered 75. Chris Hogan, Jarvis Alexander, Anthony Miller, Alex Erickson, Fletcher Cox, Clay Matthews, Malik Jefferson, Antonio Brown. How about Dalton Schultz for the Dallas Cowboys? Blaine, I don't think that that's considered a case hit. My understanding. Or is there one burst per case? Is that how it works? Kalen Ballage. We will get in a rhythm here. How about a Lamar Jackson? Check and see if that's numbered. If they're not numbered, they're going to go in the stack for now. And then I'm going to show you, like, all these ones are called the Flight. You're going to see a lot of those. They are not numbered. This is the Shine. They're also a very common parallel. This is, I think, called the Astral, and they're numbered to 200. Lorenzo Carter, rookie card. So we're going to get to know these parallels tonight. Kareem Hunt, James Washington, Nathan Shepard, and Devin Funches. Let's just go through here quick. I think I pretty much have them down. Guys, if you were in break number 1, I did go through and pull out every single numbered card. So see, I got them all there. I'm starting to pick up on that. Oh, well, I think there are case hits. That's why I ask. I think there are case hits with this. So that's the shine. I just haven't figured out what they are yet. Now this is going to be that Astral out of 200. Jack Lambert. Leighton Vander Esch. I think that's considered, what is that? I forget what that one is. Josh Adams. Jimmy Graham. Trevon Hester. Rod Smith. DeAndre Carter. There's a Christian Kirk. Now that's going to be out of 200. Christian Kirk. And this Lamar Jackson is not numbered. Is it a parallel? I don't think so. Lamar Jackson. Oh, it's a rookie focus. Riley Ferguson. Levon Coleman. Crabtree. Thompson. Tannehill. Ronnie Harrison. That is a, out of 100, that's considered the whirl. So those of you who collect baseball know that baseball seems to have a lot more following for the parallels than football does. But there are parallel collectors big time. Callaway, Harrison, Philip Walker, Garoppolo, Eric Berry, Riley Ferguson, LaShawn McCoy. How about 46 out of 50, victorious Alvin Kamara going out to the Saints. That is going to be Corey Castan. Peter, I can send you some. If you message me, don't do it right now. Like, do it after the break so that I don't forget to look at the messages. But if you message me, I can send you a few each shipment. The problem is they weigh the package down. That's what I've run into. So I try not to send too many at once, but I can send you like 6 at a time without weighing the package down too much. I have plenty. I don't mind sharing them. It's just a matter, or if you want to pay like for shipping, I can send you something. I have a lot of them. My wife actually just asked for some for school. Baker Mayfield, on number, and Carlton Davis. All right, that's going to be box 1. Let's double check on these numbered cards. So you're going to see a lot of the flight, like that's considered the flight again. You're going to see a lot of those, and shine. I noticed that going through. You're going to see a lot of flight and shine. But there are occasions where I'll miss. See, like right here. This is a super plaid. That's out of 150. Flight and a flight. Antonio Callaway. Alright. There we go. And what was this one? Oh, this is at 32 out of 75. Mike Hall. Let's get that top loaded. Just be patient with me, guys. Once we get rolling here and we see, like, you know, you guys know I'm not one to rush through cards to begin with anyhow. Alright. Get my organization system down here. Alright. Is this working? Alright. Numero dos, let's do it. Yeah, but if you're, do you mean you're shipping for eBay Max? Because if you're shipping for eBay, that means you sold stuff, dude. I always think of it this way. When I'm doing work, it usually means I'm making a little money, right? Even when I go down, I don't get paid a lot to go down to the work at the beer distributor down there. I do it just because I like the family that owns it. They treat me well, and I always say, even though I have to go and sometimes I dread it, I'm like, it means I'm making a little money, right? So if you're working Max, it usually means, unless you're volunteering, which is good too, you should always find something to volunteer with Max. Means you're working. Can you have your Ridley now? Oh, Tim, I wanted to tell you, I did pull you when I was going back through, Tim. I saw a, I think you had the Falcons last time. I saw a Julio numbered to, I think, 75. I mean, I know it's just a Julio, but if you're like me, you like any short prints for your team. I do get a little discount, Chuck. That's honestly part of the reason I don't mind. You get a little discount. They treat me well. Not much, but a little. Aaron Brewer, Kamara, Watson. That's going to be the flight again. See, so we're going to see a lot of those parallels. And this is going to be the shine. So there's the Clay Matthews. T.Y. Hilton swirl to 100. Here we go. Old Mother Sam Hubbard. Man, yeah, Chuck, it's like when I was 16 and I worked at Foot Action. If any of y'all remember that store, it was like the lesser of Foot Locker. And I literally I would work for the discount. I would just spend my entire paycheck there. Sam Hubbard for the Bengals. All right. Ronnie Harrison, Riley Ferguson. What is this one? Let's see. Dan Vitale, Joey Bosa, Earl Thomas, Cortland Sutton. Here's an Olsen Pierre. That's going to be a Astral. This is going to be that plaid, super plaid. It doesn't say that though. So interesting. It's because it's a insert. They don't carry the same parallel tags. So weird, right? Unparalleled is a weird product. It's cool. It's just like a hard product to get your mind grasped around. Jalen Ramsey, Khalil Mack, Jordan Howard, Ito Smith. There's going to be another Astral. Jesse Bates, number to 75. And how we go? How about a Mitch Bisk? Mitch Trubisky patch. I haven't seen. The only thing I'll say is I have not seen a lot of game worn yet. A lot of player worn. Chicago Bears. Anthony Miller, Dalton Schultz. Max, I know nothing about shoes except for I shop at the discount shoe section. I used to know a ton, man. That's what I did. Jameis Winston, shoes and basketball. That's going to be out of 25 of Chris Thompson. Watch out. He's going to get some time now, too. Yo, Patrick Mahomes, Bright Futures. Lamar, rookie. Jaire Alexander, Eric Kush, Le'Veon Bell. There's a Mahomes flight. Vita Vea. So even when you get in Don Russ, once you got, there's a super plaid out of 150. In Don Russ, when you got the base, generally you got if you got in a case break, you got 8 of them. There's a chance if you buy a team in this, you could hit the rainbow for a player. I mean, I think that, to me, that's pretty cool. I plan on getting in. I actually am in an 8 box of this later. Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Marcus Kemp. Man, another one numbered to 100. That's considered the whirl. Bradley Chubb, Carlton Davis, James Washington, Zay, Lack Edwards, Des Bryant. He's going to go to the Browns, guys, visiting tomorrow. MJ Stewart, Tavin Bryan. That's going to be the Astro 200. And how about a Dante Pettis RPA, unnumbered. Going out to the Niners, it's going to be Jeff. Jeff went to bed, man. I'm sorry you missed it, Jeff. Took me a while to get started here. Nice spread out so far, not bad. Josh Adams, another Baker. Tate, Shard Matthews, Stephon Diggs, Jesse Bates, Michael Gallup. That's going to be super plaid, numbered to 150. High Flyers. That's a sweet looking card. Not numbered. I think I said that on the last one. It looks super fly, but Levon Coleman and Leighton Vander Esch. It's gonna be box number 2. Let me just fly through here. I won't spend too much time doing this. I'll do it at the end too. I'll go through every card. Last time I did miss an out of 25, so that's why I do it. I hate to not. I would rather be safe than sorry, even if it takes an extra minute or 2. Alright, here we go. Box 3. Let's do it. I missed my phone. I'm going to say it over and over again. I'm like a teenage girl. I don't care. I miss seeing Messenger. Not just with you guys. It's really all I use it for. Tell no Raiders, he said. Dude, did you check the I have not looked at the detailed checklist. Like I said, guys, I literally do everything on my phone. So when I got home to the computer, it was just check the messages, try to update the list, you know, check payments, do the randoms, and then that was that. That's all I did. We are only on box 3, so think about it. We still have another 8, 9, this box, and what, 6 more, so 14 left. We're good, man. We should have plenty. 64 cards a box, over 1,000 cards it's going to be, I think. 10 is 640, another 6, 64, yeah. Here we go. Love Allen Robinson looking in the Bears uni. Josh Norman. There you go. Marcus Mariota, Titans. That's a Lamar Jackson shine. Marcel Aitman. That's going to be the Astro. And this is going to be a rookie focus Saquon. Again, some of these are going to get top loaded over here. These are just like non-hit parallels and stuff. Mike White. Denzel Ward. Vic Beasley. Eli Manning. Jaden Mickens. Miles Jack. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be Rob Gronkowski. This is gonna be number 200 star factor. So the other one must have just been an insert. It just so happened we only pulled 1. This is what I thought someone was saying that was 1 per case, but I don't think that's. Maybe they were talking about something else. Chuck, was that you that said 1 per case? Guys, don't get too eager. We have plenty of time, I promise. For the Redskins, Simi Cobbs. If you guys didn't see our last break, we pulled a 1 of 1. Beautiful NFL badge. Shield. Nice Simi Cobbs. The Redskins, so far pretty spread out. Dallas, go Dirt. Duke Dawson. Alan Hearns. Maybe that's who I meant. Allen Robinson was on. He was on the Bears before. Alan Hearns was on the Jags, right? I don't know who it was. Someone said something. Sorry, Chucks. Chuck squared. Marlon Mack at a 150. TY action. Ronald Jones. Ryan Izzo. Travis Kelce. Kendrell Brothers. Patrick Richard. So Jason was telling me from Three Kings. There we go. Astro Mike Hill to 200. Oh, what do we got here? Josh Rosen, not as pretty as the last patch we pulled. That he watched that 8-box inner last break, and he said he had not seen. He had watched like 5 master case breaks, had not seen a break like that in a master case yet, and we pulled all that in the inner. So I'm hoping we can continue to run hot like that. Cards, Josh Rosen. Marcus Davenport, DJ Moore, Andy Dalton, Juju, Sue, and Lynch. like I said, guys, I will do a fine sort later and make sure I don't miss any. Hopefully. That Cowboy. Give you $1 for that. Rob Havenstein out of 75. Rookie card for the Rams. Juju. John Kelly. Justin Jackson. Matt Ryan. Roosevelt Nix. J.J. Watt. Deontay Burnett. There we go. That's going to be a Baker Mayfield. That's going to be numbered out of 150. That is super plaid. For the Browns. Dude, I love the picture. He's eating, baby. He's going to be the #1 running back this year. Go ahead and argue it. Don't cart. I'm right. Kaseki, Geis. No, for real, guys. You get one pick. Who's going to be the #1 running back this year, fantasy-wise? And I want to go PPR, because all of our fantasy leagues are PPR that we're doing here. All right, you get one pick. Zeke is my pick. Out of 200. Olsen. Mahomes. Tremaine Edmonds. Cedric Wilson. Miles Jack. Cooper. Cush. Derwin James. Russ Wilson. Here we go. Jamon Moore. Patch. Alright guys, I'm sorry, if you can hear me, it seemed to stop on YouTube, so I'm going to just make sure we're going. I don't want to open any more cards. We do have the recording going, so if you're watching this back, that's why we're stopping. I'm looking at my feed, it looks like it's good. It might be my iPad, I don't know. I can't check my phone. Best I can do is try to get on YouTube on here, but that'll definitely slow it down. That's what it looks like I'm going to have to do. Apologies, guys. All right. Yeah, I agree. It's Apple. Yeah, my iPad just like stopped working. So give me a second here. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it on. Man, I freaking hate that stuff. Plus, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna keep going. Looks like you guys didn't miss anything, thank goodness. But hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry, guys. That's why I stopped. I'd rather stop and then you guys be sitting for a minute and seeing it when I don't. But anyhow, I bought a tablet from Amazon, and I found out that they don't support YouTube, like, because it's not their thing. So, like, you can look at it on a browser, but you can't use like the app and the chat and stuff. I'm sending that thing back. Screw that. I don't like companies that do that, man. That bothers the heck out of me. Auden Tate. Alright, guys. Apologies for the delay there. Again, better safe than sorry. You guys have been with me through thick and thin, so I appreciate your patience along the way, man. There were nights where I had to restart in the middle. There are still times where I have to do that. There's a Russell Wilson out of 100. Missed that. Alright, box number 3. Let me try something quick, guys. See if it bogs down my computer or not. Oh, it's gone too.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, and I see it's lagging for a second here. I think it's picking up. Sorry, guys. This is frustrating. All right, it looks like it's coming back for a second here. If it doesn't fix itself in a second, I may have to, since we're on the recording, I'm going to go ahead and open the pack so that there, it looks like it's fixed. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm done messing with stuff. We're just going to open cards. If I can't see the break, then so be it. All I have to do is be able to see the feed. Alright, thank you, Chuck. Yeah, guys, back in the day when we were first starting, man, it still looks like it's skipping a little. It may be my computer. Let me see if I can get Apple back on. Screwing me up, Apple. Yeah, Brandon. Except when Mike does eBay, right? I swear that's how it was that night, Matt. All right. It should be good now. Well, here's what I did, guys. Just to give you a little insight of what I go through, and it's been a learning process for me. Hey, these are all 8 packs out of this. Is that if I run YouTube on my computer at the same time as I run, like my OBS and stuff, it wants to like freeze it up. It's still skipping a little, I see. So I try not to do that, but without having a phone to see it, at a 200 Philip Walker. And how about a Justin Reed for the Houston Texans? Sorry guys, thanks for your patience, man. You guys are so understanding. I appreciate it when something goes wrong. You guys step to my help on the page, help people remember the PayPal address, stand up for me when people are attacking me. I do appreciate it, man. I really appreciate you guys so much. This is a Philip Walker out of 200. It's just a score. Alright, flight. Alright, here we go. Tavin Bryan. Graham Glasgow. Aldrich Rosas. Marquise Goodwin. Dorrance Armstrong. Now that's going to be an Astral Dorrance Armstrong. Armstrong out of 200. High Flyers, OBJ. Jamon Moore. Yeah, nobody made any requests. If you guys watched the last break, man, we had some requests and we hit them all. Pretty much. So how about a die cut star factor out of 100? Julio. That is going to be the whirl out of 100. These kind of remind me a little bit of the some of the die cuts that were on Select. There we go. Is that game used? It says player worn. I'm wondering if some of them are game used because some of them definitely look game used. C-Mac for the Panthers. Going out to Mark Connolly. Got Mike Hughes, Sony Michel, Zeke, Chung, Shaq Mason, and a Riley Ferguson. Let's keep it going. The match. Alright, you want the 101? Alright, that would be a cool little pair. Melvin Gordon. Yeah, Brandon, that'd be awesome. Maurice Hurst, Sean Lee, and Jameis Winston. We got a Olsen Pierre, Matt Ryan. That's a Le'Veon Bell to 200. Look at that. And the base. See, that's what I like about it. If you do a 16 box, there's a good chance you get a nice little rainbow started, if not finished. Kerryon Johnson, Austin Prohl, Kareem Hunt, Tom Brady, Alshon Jeffrey, Josh Adams, James Hurst, Roger Worrell. It's not numbered. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Deron Payne, AJ Green, TJ Watt, Stafford, Leighton Vander Esch, Quentin Nelson. That's going to be out of 75. And how about a Deshaun Hamilton? It is not numbered. But it's going to be a Broncos Deshaun Hamilton auto. Got a 75 there, Quentin Nelson. That's the impact. Calvin Ridley, Tanner Lee, Brissett, Keenan Allen, Frank Gore, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan. How about a rookie focus, Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, and Jordan Lasley for the Ravens. We're halfway through the first inner. I'm taking forever, guys. Some people don't want this. You guys can... I always do a recap, guys. So if you're like, I don't really like this guy, but I want to break with him anyhow, and you can just watch the recap at the end. I always do a recap. There's another one. See, this is why I go back through. And I will go back through another time just to make sure. So these were both whirls. It seems like, oh no, one was a super plat out of 150. So you can kind of see how they differ. I'll start to get an eye for it. Box 5. There you go, Blaine. All right, Seahawks. All the teams Chris has, he just wants Seahawks. That's how you make a request. We're going to get you something here. Oh, yeah, dude, there's plenty of time. You can sit down, pour yourself a drink, make yourself a sandwich, turn on a good show, maybe watch the Hard Knocks episode, turn me down all the way, kind of glance down every now and then, make sure we're not lagging. Oh, guys, you must have not heard. So I think we were breaking up when I asked. I pulled that Zeke. He was spooning some of that food, eating up yards. And I said Zeke is going to be the #1 fantasy running back in PPR this year. You get one pick, guys. One pick only. If you had to pick one running back you would put money on that's going to be the #1 PPR running back this year, who is it? It's 1 full point per reception. Whitehead, Deion Kane, Clay Matthews, Chris Carson, Marcus Kemp, working on that rainbow. Here we go. Dallas go dirt. Oh, this is backwards. It's out of 75. Hopefully they didn't count that as the rookie. Or the auto, I mean. Let's make sure we got 3 here. Alright, Raiders for you, dude. Mike White, Denzel Ward, Flacco, Cook, Landon Collins, Deion Kane. How about this? Dude, this is different. These were not backwards before. It's kind of freaking me out. Michael Thomas out of 200. That'd be nice if all the parallels are backwards. Dude, Dawson, Rod Smith. You agree, Zeke? Oh man, we pulled that good Baker Mayfield last break. Carson Wentz, that's the whirl out of 100. Kerryon Johnson, Detroit Lions. And Rolo, you shouldn't be too upset you switched now. I know you were upset you didn't get that 101, which that would have been your second 101 for the Chiefs. But you got yourself a Kerryon Johnson auto. No, Max, I didn't say watch it. I said, I didn't say the one on Amazon. I was telling you to watch the one on HBO, Hard Knocks. That I do get paid to advertise. Ryan Izzo. Andy looks like an Ewok. He's good. Come on. Hayden Hurst. So all the this is different. All the parallels, numbered parallels, have been backwards this box. I wish they did that. DJ Moore. Tyler Eifert, Bilal Powell, Crabtree, DJ Chark. Oops. This is a Lasley out of 200. Look at this. This is different. They're doing it. This is a, oh, that is an auto. And this is a hyper auto. 23 out of 25 for Jairee Alexander. Interesting. This box is kind of throwing me for a loop here. I know, Andrew. I'm trying, Andrew. I've been... Andrew, I really have been thinking of you the whole time. Like, we better freaking pull it. After I told you what I told you last time, I really do want us to pull you some Giants, man. I mean that. John Kelly, Justin Jackson, T.Y., Mariota, Carson, and Breeze. See, look at this, man. They're putting them backwards now. I hope they do that more. Out of 100, Juju. There's a Sterling Shepard, Chubb, Pettis, Demarius, and Ryan Allen. Rookie kicker card. Jimmy Graham. Josh Sweat. Out of 150, a Ryan Quigley. And I'll tell you what, man. You asked and you got something. How about a Bright Futures? I know it's not an auto, not the dude you were probably looking for. But we got you a little something to get started. Now remember, guys, there's going to be, what, at 16 boxes, 32 autos and 16 patches. So there is time. And remember, if you go hitless, you'll be in a drawing for a $10 hitless credit, and everyone's in the drawing for 2 fantasy spots. Michael Strahan, Kyle Allen, Sidney Cobbs, David Johnson. It's an OBJ. That one is not numbered either. And Sean said he saw someone else pull one of these too. Huh. Interesting. He saw someone else pull an OBJ that just, I guess they're not cases. They must just be rare cards. Cameron Wake, Jordan Whitefield, and out of 75, a Jimmy G out of 75. Did we get our 3 hits? Oh yeah, we did. We did get our 3 hits out of that. There was the Carry On, the Jairi Alexander, and the Sterling Shepard. So 2 autos and a mem. Alright, we should be good there. Alright. Box 6. Thinking about doing some, so no one else had a, either no one's listening to me, I've been muted, or no one is bold enough to make a pick for who they think the #1 running back will be. Do you guys see the Note 9? If you guys know me at all, you know I'm a Note fan. That's why I miss my phone a lot. Again, that was like the 87th time I said it. But the Note 9's $1,000? Kidding me? Alright, so they put Tyrod Taylor in the Browns. Why can't they put the rest of the players in their uniforms? Carter, Funches, Ramsey. There we go. How about a Saquon numbered to 200? But we'll take it. It's numbered. No, I know, Chuck, you were the only one, man, and you agreed with me. I was looking for someone else brave enough to call out a different person. And there's another Saquon right behind it. So, again, working on that rainbow already. And I truly believe if you can do the rainbow of that, or at least somewhat of the rainbow, you maybe not the 1-on-1, you could sell that for a pretty penny. I really do believe that. Hill, McKinnon, Geis. Out of 100, Bradley Marquez, Dougie Fresh, Orlando Brown, Quentin Nelson. We got a redemption coming up. Gesicki, Vital out of 200, and let's see what we got here. Football, unparalleled. It's going to be a rookie jersey autograph. Card number 4, Rashad Penny. Dude cannot... I don't think he knows how to sign his name or something. He forgot. But that's alright. Seahawks. Going out to Chris. He said he wanted a Seahawks hit. Rookie patch auto. Going out to the Seahawks. Rashad Penny. Brandon, I will bet you a very, very favorably wager that David Johnson is not because of talent, but because he is on the Arizona Cardinals, who seem to be kind of sneaky okay this year. Superfly Dalton. He's not going to... There's no way he's number 1. Juju. Trey Quinn. Broken. Harold Landry. Yes. Chuck Reed nailed it. David Johnson is so good. However, that was that Saquon. I want that over there to get sleeved up. However, they are still in transition, and I think if they overuse him, he's going to be shot for next year. I got you, Chris. We did. Haven't we pulled some Rashad Penny? Here it is, out of 200. Nope, not a auto. But this is an auto. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears getting themselves a nice... Has he signed yet? I know Roquan Smith wasn't going to sign because of that, like, thing in the contract that said if he, like, got suspended that he could lose, like, money and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it's the same reason Darnold wasn't signing. Who has the Bears? Greg Eastis? Nice hit, Greg. I like Roquan. Hubbard, Keenum, Stephon Diggs, Deshaun Jackson, Nicky Chubb. There's a Dougie. I love this parallel. Deshaun Watson. Carry on. Austin Prohl. I thought I saw another redemption. Ben, David Johnson. There's a Deshaun Watson, Bright Future, Astral. Is that what it's called? Astral. Cooper Kupp. Numbered. For the Rams. Chris Brown winning both spots in the minis for the Rams, the Chargers, and the Pats. Oh, he is? Roquan is? Someone said earlier about... Alright, help me out, guys. Was it someone messing around? Gordon is not in rehab, correct? Like, that's not been confirmed. He says he needs to recover. I think that he's reported to a... I don't think it was necessarily a rehab facility, was it? I don't know, man. Zeke's too young to get overused. He's a monster. Khalif Raymond, Tremaine Edmonds. Out of 150, B.J. Hill. Those are guys you can't get in another set. Tony Gonzalez, Calvin Ridley, and Tanner Lee. Make sure we didn't mess any up. So what about, does anyone know about Gordon? Josh Gordon? I didn't watch Hard Knocks last night. I don't know if anything came about. I'm sure we would have found out about it on the news before Hard Knocks. Guys, if you didn't, like I said, if you didn't see from break one, I did pull the hitless credits. Oh, Brandon, it's not about his talent. DJ may be the most talented running back in the league. I'm not going to take that away from him. The Arizona Cardinals are not supporting, like, they're just not supporting him as far as talent goes. I think they're working on it. They're trying really hard. They got Kirk, brought in the quarterback. You know, I think their O-line's struggling pretty bad. Oh, how many teams? Yeah, I was like, wait, what did I ask that you answered? 7. Deontay Burnett. Max, I have a sorting table that I bought. It's just a regular table, but it's like a pop-out table. There we go. Mike Evans to 75. And pretty much I do it AFC, NFC teams. I do it by division. I just know what all divisions each team is in and sort them. He's on the Ricky Williams. Who said that last year was Zeke? Oh, Chuck. Again, I'm going to refer to it. I don't care. Max, you can make fun of me. Chuck, you have had to watch. There we go. Out of 200 high flyers, Julio. You have had to watch the All or Nothing. Kalen Balaj for the Cowboys. And when Zeke comes back from his suspension, and they're like, "What'd you do? Go on the Ricky Williams vacation or something like that? The retreat." I'm not doing that. He just kind of snickers about it and doesn't say much. There you go, Shannon. Yeah, Chuck, honestly, I think that's going to be a hindrance to him. If anything gets in his way, I don't necessarily think it's a temptation for drugs and alcohol. I think it's that he learned to play drunk and high. I believe once you learn to play that way, if you don't play that way, it can be difficult. Andrew Luck. Cameron Wake, Jarvis Landry, Lamar Jackson, Jimmy G. That's going to be out of 150 Super Plaid. Quentin Nelson for the Colts. And the hits are definitely spread out more this time. That's a cool idea, Max. If you see those anywhere, let me know, man. Josh Adams and a Baker Mayfield. I've never heard of that, but that sounds cool. Max, you need to find yourself a sugar mama. I'm just kidding. Your mom would smack me if she heard me say that. Max's mom is a sweetheart, guys. I met her at the card show. Vontae Davis out of 200. Golden Tate High Flyers. Man, they're not numbered, but they are seriously such a cool card. Levon Coleman, Leighton Vander Esch, Clay Matthews, Kalen Balaj Flight, AJ Green. That's going to be an AJ Whirl out of 100. How about a Jordan Howard for the Bears? His stats, I didn't realize his stats over the last 2 years. He's a monster. Secretly one of the better running backs. Flacco. Chris, I tell kids in school all the time that if they're not sure what they want to go to school for, as far as colleges and stuff, to go into the trades. Man, it's not... I don't get the stigma around it, man. It's not that there is one, but people think it's like a lesser. Dude, it's skills that we've lost as a country that like 90% of us can't do. So we have to pay someone to do it. Tie a girl at a 200. I mean, very few millennials can do the basics. And I'm including myself. If I wouldn't have my father-in-law and my dad to teach me some things, I would barely know anything. And there's still a lot I have to, either have them come help me with or hire someone to do. So Max, he ain't lying, man. Here we go. We'll call it last box mojo from the inner. We still got 8 more after this. Oh, Chuck. That one, I don't mean to laugh, man. I did not know that was your situation. That sucks, dude. That sucks. That's a tough number to look at right there. Oh. Oh, Chris, dude, it blows my mind the people that think they're above doing those jobs or that. I will tell you this: I took a year off between college and going, like high school and college, and I worked some crazy jobs. I did some soldering for a company and worked at a gas station. I did like 4 or 5 different jobs. Worked for the census, and man, I'll tell you what, dude. I wish someone had just said, just go to trade school for a couple of years and see what happens. Because, I mean, I'm glad I got in what I got into, but it was never thrown out to me like as a viable option, and I feel like we need to throw that out there more. Vita Vey. If nothing else, learn a skill that you'll use the rest of your life that way, even if you don't stay in the profession forever. Jaleel Scott. Rashad Penny. There you go. Jordan Reed. Jabril Peppers. Here we go. Baker Mayfield. Not numbered. Still a pretty card. Working on that rainbow. Brian O'Neill. There you go. Will Fuller for the Texans. He's got Houston. Chris Brand. Another hit. Go ahead. Someone field that question for Max. Harold Landry. Yeah, Max, if I was smart enough to be an engineer, that's what I would have geared towards. Landon Collins, Astronaut at 200. That's a nice Josh Gordon. He's got baby. Oh, man. Oh, Max. This is why you're not allowed an OG chat. Bradley Chubb, Dante Pettis. Oh shoot, see, I missed this. See, that just looks so much like it. This is actually called the Hyper. It's 4 out of 25. That's why I go back and check. Hyper, 4 out of 25. That's a nice card. So this is why I take the time to go back and check, and I will go back and check a little deeper then. Deion Dawkins. There's a Derek Carr. There's a Raiders card. Oh my goodness. Kalen Ballage. Hester. That's a super plaid. Singletary. Garrett Blunt. Tony. Rookie focused Baker Mayfield. 13 out of 25. There we go. $13 out of 25, Baker Mayfield. Who just had the Browns in this? James Branham. That's awesome, Andrew. That's what you do too, Andrew. Ooh, that's a nice card. That's not numbered. His autograph is so nice. Mike White, Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations, Chuck. I think that's going to be a card worth holding on to. Let's go back to Giants cards. All right. There are one-on-one kicker cards in this. Dalvin Cook. Devontae Booker. So I think a cool way to put a set together, if you were a really eager fan and you had access to a lot of like shows and stuff, would be to put together the base set of this parallel. Because there's 200 of each. So I do feel like it's something you could do. Although the base set on parallel is pretty lengthy. I think that would be a really cool set to put together. Fournette, Carlton Davis, Lorenzo Carter. There you go, Malik Jefferson. I think you got one last break too, didn't you, Max? Oh no, Max, you got the Bucks. Mike Robertson got the Bengals. Congratulations, Mike. I think Mike said he's watching, but he can't chat. Guys, I am working on getting over to Facebook and YouTube again at the same time. It is something on my list. I want to do that. People want to chat more. I'm working on it. DeVicchio, Chris Carson, and Elijah Lee. So if those of you are out there like, man, I like it, but I wish I could chat. I am really seriously working on it. I just like YouTube setup a little bit more. But Facebook has its positives too. That was out of 100. World. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna put away these. That was the last of the inner one. So we have a whole nother inner, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. You guys know I don't rush, so I hope you're all right with that. Again, you can always watch the recap. But you've seen all these cards, so I do not mind putting them away. I will leave out the short prints and the hits and stuff so we can recap later. But I like to get these put away so they don't get knocked over or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Inner number 2, Master Case. I'm most likely going to have to upload this video. This is a long day. Oh, we opened it upside down. Lucky us. Isn't it awesome that we're only halfway done? Maybe some of you are ready for bed and stuff, but I'm just saying, you buy into a break and you get this much opportunity. That's awesome. All right, box number 9, number 1 of case 2. Listen, you guys saw my wife. A husky, weird dude like me does not get a woman like that by rushing. Vacation was good to me. That 101 was crazy. I didn't go back and look at that because I could have walked right past that, like, and not even noticed it. Nine means Stafford. Rolo, you did see your nice carry-on, right? Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. All right, Demarius, Dante Foreman. There's a Saquon. Mike White out of 75. Well, Max, you got it, man. It worked. Freaking, believe it or not, it is going to work for you. Bucks Auto, MJ Stewart. Now you got to stop. Even if it's not the one that you wanted, you got to stop now. I'll do a recap at the end, guys. I want to keep moving for now, just because we are only halfway through and it's been a while. I don't know how long. Chris Hogan, there we go. So even though neither of these are numbered, that's what I'm talking about. You got the flight and the base. So good start on the parallel, or the rainbow there. Rashaan Evans, Mixon, Will Hernandez, Rashaan Evans, Tyrod, Richard Sherman, Demetrius Harris, Mahomes. Oh, buddy. Just in time, Rolo. It's not a Stafford, but how about a Kenny Galladay patch? Just a patch, but still a nice looking card. It does not say what the print is or the parallel, so it must just be the base for that insert. BJ Hill, Brian O'Neill, Phillip Walker, Devontae Parker, Bobo, and a Mark Andrews. Super Plat out of 150 from Mixon. So I go back and check, boys. Here we go. Patrick Peterson out of 200. Not all those are. I'm just gonna be straight up. Not all those are gonna get sleeved up. But I just want to put them back for now. Rod Smith, Matt Hack, Austin Traylor, John Tamu. There's a Marcus Mariota out of 100. Bright future insert. Jordan Howard, Anthony Miller, Dalton Schultz, Eric Berry, Peters, and Parker. Michael Gallup, Dallas Go Dirt, Peyton Manning, another Lamar, Jarry Alexander, Eifert, Sam Shields, it's going to go to the Rams, AJ McCarron, Dorrance Armstrong, JD McKissick out of 200, and how about a Traquan Smith for the Saints? Going out to Corey. He has another big auto. Gallup, Balaj, Hilton, Bridgewater. Man, we must have just pulled a monster half case. So I'm wondering if the other half that I have there, there's a Saquon Barkley, is like full of hits too, because, dude, we just pulled 8 monster boxes out of that. So the other half of that's getting posted tomorrow. This is obviously a full master, but tomorrow morning, probably around 9 a.m. Eastern time. Sorry for you West Coast boys, set your alarms. But maybe I'll make it, you know what, maybe here's what I'll do. I'll make it 8 a.m. West Coast time. So that's 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'm going to shoot for that. There's no guarantee. I will make a post in the morning that says what time for sure, so as to not be held to a time. But I'm going to try to shoot for a balance, guys. Alright, started out with a Bengals hit. How about a Mark Walton little napkin? Bengals might be the team to snag in this on parallel, man. We've always had a lot of Bengals stuff in the 17 even. I'm wondering if historically products are team heavy, even though that maybe the checklist isn't that great. That makes sense. MJ Stewart. There's a Mike White, Astro. And how about a DJ Moore for the Panthers? Roquan Smith, Eli, Tyler Larson, and Minka Fitzpatrick. We got Amari Cooper, Carlton Davis, and James Washington. Cam, Nix, Alex Collins, Traquan Smith. There's a Deion Dawkins at a 75. Check that out then. AJ Green, Dante Jackson, and Royce Freeman. There's a super plat out of 150 for the Raiders. So far, so good. I feel like I'm catching most of them. It's not easy. They can be difficult to spot. Rivers. Zaruba. An Alex Smith. A lot of these Astros. As much as I liked them at first, I feel like maybe they're a little populated. Vita Vea. Traquan. That's a Mason Rudolph. Not a swirl. It's a shine. Auden Tate. There's a Baker Mayfield. Not numbered, but it's a rookie focus. Cortland Sutton. MJ Stewart. Mack and Malcolm Butler. Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Hopkins. Victorious Astro Parallel. How about a Bradley Chubb? Man, we had so much short print in that first box, and I haven't seen a ton of short print in that. We had a 1 of 1, a 2 of 5. I think it was a 2 of 5. There was a 2 of 10 too. One was a Christian Kirk nasty patch. Kurt Warner auto out of 10. That McGahee out of 35. Just crazy stuff. Josh Allen, Ito Smith. Malcolm Butler. DeAndre Hopkins. That's out of 100. Patrick Mahomes. Victorious. Corey Robertson. Derwin James. Drew Kaiser. Man, it's cool to see punters and kickers in this, though. Vita Vea and Marlon Mack out of 150 for the Super Flag. Remember, guys, if you don't hit, you're still in the drawing for a $10 hitless credit. If I feel like we have a ton of teams that were hitless, there were a lot of 100 for Auden Tate. I'll throw an extra $5 hitless in. But it looks like right now teams are spread out. Also, there's 2 fantasy spots available for the taking. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is box 2 of the second inner. Dude, that'd be awesome for you to come back to, Andrew. Good luck, man. I really hope we get you something. I'm not kidding. Anytime I see anyone getting into listen, I bought those teams too. I was telling Andrew when Luminance came out, I bought the Giants in 2 case breaks, and it paid off for me. I did get 2 Barkley autos, but I bought them where I didn't get them either. Elite was another one. I spent almost $450 on the Bills, and I don't have an auto to show for it. So, like, I get the frustrations, you know, when you take that risk. It is what we do, you know what I mean? I get into them as much as you guys do. Max, it's only 8 o'clock there, just so you know. Alright, Kenny Stills, Barrios, and Christian Kirk. Ryan Tannehill. Anthony Auclair. I don't know if I said that right. Derrick Henry. Cooper, Ron Jaworski. Bo Scarborough. Sam Darnold. Josh Harris. Oops, sorry. Devontae Booker. Javon Hester. Antonio Callaway. There's a J.J. Watt Astro. Oh no, that's an impact out of 75. I gotta get those impacts down. Texans. I'm hoping we get one out of here. How about another Kalen Ballage? And remember, guys, if you have like 3 teams and 2 hit, you still get 1 chance. I go by teams, so I don't care. I don't even look at names. If a team hits, it's how. That's the only thing that gets you out. I've seen sites that where if you hit, none of your teams can go hitless then. I think that's garbage. That just discourages me as a buyer. Here's a Saquon Barkley. That's going to be the shine. Sweet card. Out of 150, Minka. Mason, Joshua Jackson, and Connor Williams. Amari Cooper Whirl out of 100. Tyreek Hill. Jonathan Stewart, Alex Collins, Vontae Davis. There's a Dan Marino out of 200. I think that's the second one we pulled. There we go. Redskins, Deron Payne. These are not even the same cards. I mean, they must do hot boxes or hot cases or something. Because that first one was disgusting. Vita Vey. Traquan and Mixon. Mike Evans and Aaron Darnold. Malik Jefferson. This is going to be a whirl. Out of 100. Kerryon Johnson out of 100. Got a Julio High Flyers. Sutton and MJ. Marlon Mack and Fletcher Cox. Corey Lindsley. Dalton Schultz. There's a Luke Falk out of out of 200. Melvin Gordon for the LA Chargers. And every team that was in that mini has hit now, I think. Josh Allen, Ito Smith, Cam, Gurley, Brooks, and Quincy Enunwa. That's going to be a Rod Smith Super Plat out of 150. C-Mac, Dante Jackson, Royce Freeman, McCaffrey, Garoppolo, Kyle Long, Ronnie Harrison, and a Todd Gurley. Did we get our hits out of that? Yeah, we did. Ballage. Yep. Ballage was like right away. Deron Payne and Melvin. All right. Dude, Sean, it's so weird. I was going to say, I hope Sean's not watching right now. I am absolutely devastated in the Steelers in this product. Like, it's definitely a team-heavy product, and I'm not saying to one team or the other. Last time it was all Browns and stuff. Hey, we got 5 more to go. I need a minute, guys. I will be right back. Cameras on the boxes, just so we're clear. They're also up above. You can see them. Give me 1 minute. I will be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. Definitely have to take care of that. All right, let's change it up. Switch it up. I wish I had music, man. Play some of our good luck beats, but. Sean, you obviously are one of those guys that do well with Razzes. I can't, man. I can't do well with. I've never hit well in them, so it's just like I've been deterred from them, and I have done well in breaks for the most part. All right, here we go, man. We need something big in here. Yeah, that 8 case was fire. That 8 box case we did was fire. And then we have this 16, and I feel like it's a little bit of a you know, not as exciting of a case. Andy Dalton, here we go. Let's switch it up. Breland Speaks, Auden Tate. Oh, sorry. Let me get the camera down a little bit. Marlon Mack, Elijah Lee, Des Bryant, Bukena Wazu. I'm not sure who that is. I probably butchered that name. BJ Hill, Jared Goff and Will Hernandez, Rashawn Evans, Cam Newton, Marshawn Lynch. There's a Ryan Allen, Cyril Grayson, Phillip Rivers out of 200. Chris Godwin, BJ Hill and Brian O'Neill, Jarvion Williams, Thielen, Michael Thomas, Carry On. That's a super plaid. Andy Dalton out of 150. Stephon Diggs, Gesicki and Geis, Bradford, Baldwin, Howard and Hunt. Is that a whirl? No, it's a shine. Trubisky. Someone asked for it. They're not the ones who got it, but Corey certainly did. How about an Archie Manning out of 25? There we go. Boom shakalaka. About time we pulled something, man. I needed to step away from the cards for a minute. I like the way he signed it on that sticker, too. It gives it a little bit of a nice look, right? It's not just straight across the sticker. That is 5 out of 25 for Corey. Josh Sweat and Chart. Guys, right after this, before I do the hit list credits and the fantasy spot, I am going to do the free pack giveaway because I promised someone to make sure I would get it done tonight. That's your Trubisky Whirl out of 100. So I don't want to like get too tired and not be able to do that. This will get done, the drawing for this. Coleman. There's Jennings, Watson. There's an Austin Pro. Alright, there we go. It's a whirl out of 100, but how about a Jason Taylor? Star Signatures out of 10. Picking it up now, boys. Picking it up. The 99 inscription on it. Number 9 out of 10. Jason Taylor. Congratulations, Shannon. Howie Long. I'm working, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have 4 more after this. We still have a half of an inner left after this. Chris Carson, Anthony Miller. There's a Rod Smith to 75 rookie card. That's an impact. I do like those. Rookie Focus. Hayden Hurst, Luke Falk, Andrew Luck, Bell, and Ramsey. Deron Payne, Tyrod Taylor. Alright, man, we haven't seen a lot of it, but here's some game used. A guy you don't see a ton of game used from either. How about a Josh Gordon patch? Game used. Numbered to 25. Flight. Nope, we're going to definitely go up one in there. Going out to the Cleveland Browns. James Branham. Game used, Josh Gordon, 7 of 25. So our 3 hits in this is hot boxes for sure. 25, 25, 10. That was 1 box right there. I mean, that's, I don't know if they're all like that because it seemed like last break we had that kind of action as well. Alshon and Eli, that's a shine. That's a whirl out of 100 for the Raiders. Maurice Hurst out of 100. All right, here we go. Box 5, case 2. I know, right? You think they got one from last year to use? That is a hot box. I don't know if that's what you're going after, Blaine, but it's got a Josh Gordon jersey in it. It's probably from the time he tried the hot box. So let me think what you guys think of this idea. I was thinking of this idea where people were getting kind of, not upset, but like frustrated. You know, they wait, they refresh. Chuck said today, he's like, my refresh button needs a rest anyhow. And, like, I know someone, like, it was Dustin Wilson, I think, one of the Cowboys. He waited. He was there, and you just didn't get him in time. What do you guys think if I would just, price the spots, right? Instead of a draft, you get a spot. So if you want to buy spot 5, you won't know who you get there until it will be a draft after the fact. So, like, say spot 1 might be, regardless how many boxes, just say, like, $25. Spot 2 might be 23. Spot 3 might be 21. And you can pick where you think you might get your team. So, you know, if it's one of those things where if you want to pay for spot 1, you don't necessarily have to take the Giants or whatever, but you're going to make sure you get the team that you want. I don't know. It's an idea. I'm trying to do different things, guys, and just I'm looking for opinions here, so Chris says I don't get it. I think you were talking about my hotbox comment. Out of 75, Earl Thomas. Impact. How about a Jaleel Scott auto for the Ravens? You like that idea? Chuck, it is a glorified random. However, in a random, everyone pays the same price. You get random. And so I see what you're saying. It's a glorified random. It's also pay for your team. So it's like, I get what you're saying. But if you're like, hey, so it's like this. We do a fantasy football league where you draw your number. Like, so if I draw number 1, I get to pick what spot I take. So on a snake draft, you know, I want spot like 11 right now, or 10. Because there are 10 other players or 11 players I really like. And I'd rather have the wraparound, I almost said reach around, the wraparound opportunity. That's going to be a 4 or 5. Philip Super Now. That is called Fireworks. Oops. Alright. So randoms it is. You guys like randoms? Listen, that's why I asked you guys. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. I'm now sure I'm not going to do it. I'm just trying to find ways. And so the other way, alright, so this is what someone else, I like that, fireworks. That's what we pulled in the DAT. Someone else said this is the way you can do it, but it doesn't solve the problem of getting your team. Someone said the way another breaker does it is they break them up by like 4 8-team spots or 8 4-team spots. So you pick division A, B, C, or D, and you're guaranteed one of the teams in that division. So it kind of like focuses down the random. So if you buy 4 spots, you're guaranteed a team. So you're still getting a team regardless. But you may not get that team that you were thinking. Hey, Sean, are you here, man? You wanted to buy that card, no problem. You got one. This one's out of 15. Donnie Shell. Yep, Max, that's what I was talking about, what you just wrote. So yeah, see, I agree with you, Chuck. If you don't really want a random team, it's kind of not your thing. So we might do that with Spectra. But it's still expensive, man, and you can get stuck with kind of a crappy hit. Spectra's such an expensive product. Not to mention, oh, I forgot I just ordered a case of, what's the other one? Alan Robinson. Yeah, man, it's hard to please everybody. Someone else said post, this is an idea, post 2 breaks at the same time, okay? And I'm looking for feedback, guys. You are not going to offend me by giving me your opinion. That's the only way I'm going to understand how you guys feel. Post 2 breaks at the same time, you can't take the same team in both breaks. So instead of doing a master case, post 2 8 boxes, and if you take the Cowboys in one, you can't take the Cowboys in the other. It's just like kind of a deal. Bright Futures, Kareem Hunt. Ooh, look at that, out of 25. That is the hyper for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chuck, I have not thought ahead to Origins, man. I got so much unparalleled to work through. I honestly have not thought about Origins yet. I am going to do some mixers with Origins, because Origins for me is tough with only 7 cards. You know, so I'll probably mix some of it with Unparalleled. I have Elements, I have Certified, I have Donrush yet. I am going to start to do some mixers, because I do have all that product I need to move. Shauna, sorry, Shauna, I like your response. I don't know if you mean that's a bad thing or I don't know, Sean. I want you to message me more of how you feel about that. A fucking cricket got in my room. Oh, that's gonna drive me bananas. We're gonna have a new tummy sticks. Yeah, like I said, to me, I'm just like, look, listen, we have a saying in first grade, and I'm sure many of you heard it before. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. It doesn't even really rhyme. I don't know why. It was taught to me by someone else. Get what you get, you don't throw a fit. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Whatever. Anyhow, look, man, it does stink if I said I'd post at 3, and I posted at 4:30. I couldn't help it. There was nothing I could do about it. I didn't have a phone. It is what it is. But I understand the frustration of waiting that long to get a team and then not getting a team and being frustrated about it. I don't know what the solution is except for just to say deal with it. But I also don't like being a dick, so... Brandon, I'm with you. I don't like that idea. There were a lot of ideas thrown out to me by a lot of different people, and I appreciate it. I'm not lying. The only way we watched something one time on a professional development, and it was they were designing a new grocery cart, and they said that we need all ideas. Part of one of those sessions was throwing out every idea possible. It didn't matter how silly it was, how stupid people thought it was. There was no bad ideas during this like brainstorming session. So, you guys know what I'm getting at, man. I'm just trying to, like, 19 out of 25, Jason Peters. Yeah, Chris. Well, you're an adult, so we'll leave it at that. And it's football cards. So, but, you know, I understand. Dude, that's a nasty Jim Kelly. Yes, please. You're my friend, Chuck. I promise. Aaron Rodgers, Thielen, Christian Kirk, Jesse Bates. Out of 75. Ooh, look at that. That's impact. 49 out of 75. Well, that's... Who was it? Kelly's thing is, and who just said that? Andrew, is that if he didn't get a team, he always says, well, it wasn't meant to be. And he says it worked out in the past where it just didn't get the team and it just wasn't meant to be. That's a nice 3-color patch. It almost looks like orange in the background. I like that. That's a really cool card. Hey, I'm with you guys, man. Listen, there has been many times. Tonight, I missed out on an auction. And I was like, I typed a bunch of letters. I was frustrated. What am I going to do? Complain about it? Say it's not fair. I was helping clean up puke. I didn't get the bid. I should get another chance. I mean, the alternative is I put everything on eBay. There you go, Sean. Jalen Samuels. I did think about doing this. Alright, this is my idea. I'll take the blame for this one. Tell me what you guys think of this. Doing a live auction for teams on Facebook. So I say, hey, in the next 20 minutes, I'm doing the AFC East teams. So for 5 minutes, you have a chance to bid on the Bills. 5 minutes, you have a chance to bid on the Dolphins. You know what I mean? What do you guys think of that? It's an idea. Austin Pro. What was a repeat? Sean, what? That was literally a repeat? What? Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Brandon, but I think there could be a way to, like, yeah, so eBay, without eBay's 11% fees, plus without the eBay crowd. So if you go on eBay, you know, you're fighting How many other people? Darius Geis. Was it really, Sean? You're kidding. So you're saying these are the two. You're right. Jeepers creepers. Panini is notorious for that, man. I did not even realize that, Sean. You're right. Yeah, Shannon, we could do that. However, the problem is, if you do it with a product like this, where do all the base cards go? You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that, but I'm not going to, like, divvy out 32 teams of base cards then. So it might work with something like Spectra, where there's like 7 hits in a box and you draft your hit. And then I can just random the additional cards. Peter Smith out of 200. We'll keep talking through it. Listen, this is my chance for you guys to, you know, help me brainstorm. I'm just trying to figure out. I like the way things are, personally. Like, we fill, and I try to keep my prices reasonable. I told someone else. I told a couple people, I could easily just jack up the Steelers and the Cowboys and whatever, and that'd be the end of it, man. If you want to pay, you could get them if you want to pay for them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I did talk about this, though, and I've talked to Sean about it, and I see a lot of other sites doing it, is that pricing gets tiered a little different, and we have trouble moving some of those lower-end teams. So you may see an increase in, like, some of those upper-end teams, but the bottom dollar would be the same. So if I make, you know, the Giants $10 more, I would take $10 away from other teams and make them more affordable. Because the fact is, if we can't sell those teams, we can't break. So, you know, sometimes the Bengals, like tonight, I had to knock a lot of money off to get rid of those last few teams. I don't want to make a habit out of that. Oh, I saw the alphabet. I did get one of those the other day. But I think there's a lot of people with Chuck, like Brandon and Chuck Klingberg, who would just not like that idea anyhow. Because that's goes against it's the same thing as a random team. It's just. But I like that for jerseys and stuff like that. Hey guys, I did get some national packs I'll be giving away. Hey guys, boom, did it. Heck yeah, Mamma Jamma. Saquon Barkley, rookie patch auto, Dunzo. Doesn't work, Shannon. If there's 2 hits, if there's a Kareem Hunt and a Patrick Mahomes hit, it doesn't work. I already thought about that, though. Yeah, we'll keep working through it. Man, I wish it was numbered. It's kind of weak that's not. We'll keep thinking of ideas. DJ Moore, Ronald Jones. Melvin Gordon, dude, I can't believe that's the first one I've pulled in a while. Dude, that's awesome. I love freaking pulling the good cards like that. I told you, don't you feel better that you got that hitting this one? I didn't know if you. I forgot you were here, Andrew. I didn't want to assume you were in here. I forgot you did just say something. That's awesome, man. How about for the Philadelphia Eagles, Josh Sweat, rookie card. Man, he needs to hang out with Jamal Moore and his autograph crew. How about Saquon's first run, man? He's coming in just being like... You were probably sweating there, Andrew, for a while. We were close to the last box. I was thinking... Sean got his Steelers hit at least a little bit. Got a little Steelers action. The Browns have hit a couple things. I was like, man, if we don't hit the Giants... I don't like when we don't hit the high-end teams. You know, I wish we could hit for everyone, but it just doesn't work like that. Yeah, Shannon, I'm not going to do that. I don't like that idea. Tyreek Hill out of 75. Maybe set that one. No, we have one more box. It only took 15 boxes. Alright, what do we got here? Out of 100, Aaron. Whirl. Going to the Browns. Corey Coleman. Larry Warren. Bills and Jets have been skunked. And yeah, the Bills have. You're right. The Jets. Yeah, they have too. Jeez, Chuck, I didn't even realize that. I'll have to go back and look. I can tell you who was skunked in the first case. It was the Falcons, Bills, Bears, Cowboys. I mean, that was a heavy case for a lot of teams. The Giants were in the first case too. The Pats have been. So what I'll do is I'll kind of go look at what we got skunked in for the first two. Kind of maybe see if there's a trend there as far as looking at the checklist. Dude, so this is Galactic. Alright, let me see something here. Oh, I don't have a messenger pulled up. I heard that these are one for rookie cards, one in every 300 and some packs. It's not numbered, but I heard these Galactic. And I want to write that on it because if you look it up, alright guys, so go ahead and look that up though. That's Galactic. I heard they're like one in every 350 packs or something like that. Super rare. I wanted to see one of them. Denzel Ward. There's a Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb behind it. He said I'm still going through it. Jeepers creepers. Those were short prints, sorry. Super flat out of 150 for the Denzel. It'd be more than that, Max, if it's... That's 240 packs. What did I say? I thought it was. I don't know what I said. I think it was like. Man, it's on Cardboard Connection. All right, last box mojo, guys. Is there a 1-on-1 in here? Who has Green Bay? Jake. And I'm sure there's people. Ah, Jake, there you are. One in out of 384 packs. So Jake, there you go, man. It's not numbered, but that is a super rare card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Bo Scarborough. Sam Darnold, come on, man. Give us something nice here. Julio, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Whitehead. There's a Nick Chubb out of 200. Saquon Barkley. Justin Reed, Dak, Carson, Robinson, Nicky Chubb, Mike Evans. How about out of 50? There's going to be our patch. Stephon Diggs out of 50. Now, that means we have 2 autos to go. Look at this stack of hits. Joshua Jackson, Connor Williams. That is a sweet card, Jake. That's cool. Melvin Gordon, Kareem Hunt, Vita Vea, and Traquan Smith. Super Plaid for the Evans. Alright. Something's got to be in here. Kelsey, Auclair, Kelsey, Allen. That's a Kyle Allen. Josh Gordon. Jamal Moore, Lorenzo Carter, Dalton, Mason, Elijah Lee, Derek Carr. There's a Matt Ryan impact out of 75. Amir Abdullah. Anderson, Goodwin, Alan Hearns. Deion Kane. There's a J.J. Watt. How about for those Bears out of 20? Mike Singletary auto out of 20. That is a impact. 17 out of 20. Mike Singletary. Going out to Greg Eastis. It's a nice card. Let's see if we can end on something even better. DeVicio out of 200. So we should have one more auto then. Whirl out of 100 for Eifert. Super Plaid out of 150 for Watt. Here we go, last stack. Braxton Berrios, Christian Kirk, Blunt, Jeffrey, Cedric Wilson. Cheapers, they talk about hot boxes. Andre Reed, 8 out of 15 for the Buffalo Bills. That's a freaking card to end on, man. Holy cow, that's a sweet card. Out of 15. So definitely, without a doubt, stack boxes. That is the second time we pulled 2 Pioneer penmanships out of the same box. What was it earlier? So this is our box earlier. It wasn't two, it was a Star Signatures and a Pioneer and a patch. And then this box was Singletary, Reed, and Stephon Diggs. Alright guys, we are going to do a hit recap here. Alright guys, that was a long break. We got a Jaleel Scott. That's out of 25. I did not notice that when we started. That's the hyper. Out of 25, Jaleel Scott. Corey Coleman. Josh Sweat. Saquon Barkley, we're going to come back to that. Darius Geis. Jalen Samuels. Donnie Shell out of 15. This really nice Royce Freeman out of 75. Kareem Hunt out of 25. Stephon Diggs. Singletary out of 20. Andre Reed out of 15. Jason Taylor out of 10. Archie Manning out of 25. Game used Josh Gordon. Melvin Gordon. Deron Payne. Kalen Ballage. Bradley Chubb. DJ Moore. Mark Walton. Traquan Smith. And Kenny Galladay. I love that you did that, Chris, that you saw a concert with him. Malik Jefferson. That's a Mike White. Not numbered, man, but that parallel looks different. Will Fuller. Jordan Howard. Quentin Nelson. Another Kalen Ballage. Cooper Kupp. Roquan Smith. Rashad Penny auto. Sterling Shepard. Jerry Alexander. That's going to be out of 25. Kerryon Johnson and Deshaun Hamilton. That Freeman is a nice card. We got the McCaffrey, Justin Reed, Jamon Moore, Josh Rosen, Simi Cobbs, Dante Pettis, Biscuit, Sam Hubbard. This is a 1/1 Marcus Kemp, 1/1. Alvin Kamara, numbered to 50. Dalton Schultz, and a Nick Chubb. Before I recap the top of them, we also had the very rare Galactic hit for Jaire Alexander. A couple die cuts. These are all some real nice short prints along the way. Barkley. But let's recap one more time. Marcus Kemp, 1/1. Archie Manning, out of 25. Jason Taylor, out of 10. Mike Singletary, out of 20. Andre Reed, out of 15. Kareem Hunt, out of 25. Donnie Shell, out of 15. And a Saquon Barkley rookie patch auto. Alright guys, again, I will go over through all these teams. I will find out who the hit. Oh, the Chiefs got a hit, so it doesn't matter. The 1/1's not. I will go through all these. I will give out a $10 hitless credit, and I will give out 2 fantasy spots. Right now, I'm going to work on making sure I give away out those pack of cards. And then tomorrow morning, I'll be posting that second 8-box break tomorrow morning. So make sure you check that out. All right? Peace. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for putting up with me for that whole time.